Welcome back to Not Your Average Cinema. Today we are back making picks for Week 5 of the NFL season. We finally gotten to the point in the season where there are some bye weeks, so we don't quite have the weeks leading up to this. We've had to make 16 picks, and now we've only got to make 14, it looks like.
Yes, yeah, not picking for this team. The Green Bay Packers have their bye week, and I think it might be coming at a good time for them to get.
Yeah, at first I was worried. After the first 2 weeks, I'm like, oh boy, a early bye week isn't going to be what we need. And then after 4 weeks, it's crazy how much the NFL
Yeah,
changes.
yeah, and
But not just for them, but for all these teams. I don't know. I've been doing well, if you got knocked out last week, Pepper, you got knocked out in the kind of, I don't know what,
Survivor pick, whatever it is.
survivor pool
Stupid
pick.
Chargers.
Stupid Chargers. But yeah, I was like, well, if there we go, got by a kind of a harder week if you didn't have like the Bills or
Yeah,
I think there were maybe a couple options that were big potential ones, and then a lot of teams either tied or lost. So I thought this week would be easier, and I don't think that is the
it
case.
is not. So yeah, you leave a comment below what picks you think Zach should make to try to survive
Yes,
in
what
that. I
picks
mean,
are you making in
yeah,
your
you
survivor pools?
yes, got to be narrowing down there, I would think. A lot of upsets, and yeah, I blame it on this jersey because when we lost to the Browns, I wasn't wearing the jersey during the game like I was the other games. I think I wore it for the first two. Who knows? And
Ah,
then
geez, you threw it all
with
off.
the Cowboys game, it's not that I didn't wear it in the game. I didn't wear it the entire time. So that totally explains why it was not a loss, but it was a tie. I figured it out. I'm going to have to wear the jersey the entire time, but that won't come into play this week. So we'll have to
There we
wait
go.
another week. But yeah, this first game here, we have the San Francisco 49ers taking on the LA Rams. I guess as well, our scores, I think we picked like eight different games, eight different from each other last week, and somehow we ended up even. I think we each got about 8 points in the week. We just traded a lot of
Ah, it's
matches
bad.
there.
Bad.
But yeah, I think that brings you to 42 for a total, and myself for a 39. If those are wrong, they'll probably have the correct numbers on the screen. But the people, kind of, they have the percentage of what people are taking here. If we had just gone with the people, we would have 46
We're
wins.
not doing good after that first week where
Yeah,
I think I at least beat them.
yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know if
so.
we've have either of us beat them since
I don't think
in
so.
a
I don't
week.
think so. No.
Oh boy, we got to turn that around. We got to turn that around. We
Yes.
can't we can't be taking as many risky picks. I always like to make one or two, but
Yeah. Are you
yeah,
going with the people here? Are you going with the Rams?
this one I think I will be going with the people. I like what the Rams are looking like. They look like they could be a 4-0 team,
Yeah.
whereas the 49ers, I don't know that they necessarily look like a 3-1 team, but they almost lucked into 4-0, but well, played into 4-0 somehow, some way. So
Look
they
like
they
they could
are
be an
winning
0 and
those.
4 team.
It could be an 0-4 team. So I don't know if it's as far away as this is suggesting, where
Yeah.
every 9 out of 10 people picks the Rams, but uh, yeah, I think at home the Rams should be able to win this one and get some momentum, especially in a divisional game. It's very important to get this win, especially since they're tied going into it. So I think
Yeah.
the Rams will get it done.
I think so too. I just really like the Rams this
They
year. I
feel
like
like a complete team so far.
they
You
do.
got
They
both
do.
sides. I feel like a lot of teams are struggling on one or the other side of the
Yeah.
ball, and then
Yep.
yeah,
There's
they
teams
feel
you think
yeah,
are complete, and then they boot you out of your Survivor League when you finally pick them.
exactly.
Now, yeah, Rams. The people are right there. Ooh, ooh. After the Browns stall the Packers with a good defensive play there, and I think
Um,
they held up decently against the Lions since the Lions have been showing their colors of last year where they're just dominant, putting up 50, 40 points. They did all right against the Lions, didn't win that game. But I'm surprised that they're only giving them 17% here at home. Or no, this is not at home. This is in Madrid. This is not
yes,
in America. That's right. That might explain it. Minnesota's
that's true.
already over there. They're already overseas. They're right
They're
next
home.
to
They're home.
Dublin, Madrid, same, just right next door. No travel at all for Minnesota. Ooh,
Yeah. I I don't know. It does seem a little crazy that it's that far apart, but at the same time, I mean the Browns' offense has kind of just sucked.
yeah,
They kind of lucked into their one win as well. I
yeah,
mean, they played the Packers close, so they gave themselves that opportunity to win the game, but they had a few things go their way in that game, where they could be 0 and 4. Their
yeah,
defense is good, but yeah, that offense just I don't know. They just can't put points up. I don't know what's going on there.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I don't know if there will be any changes there, if they're going to take Flacco out, because that could maybe shake things up a little bit. Minnesota's been a roller coaster ride so far this year. They could really go either way. Um, yeah, this one's tough for me. I think I'll go with the Vikings. Just because they're already well rested, adjusted to the time zone a little bit
Mhm.
better.
Yeah.
But I could see this one going either way.
Yeah, I do like to pick upsets, and especially if it's against the Vikings. I don't know. I don't think this should be that far apart. Defense apparently travels well, so Browns, who knows? I could see them destroying I could see them destroying the Vikings somehow,
Yeah.
randomly, but I, I think I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota. This is just because they didn't beat the Lions. If they beat them, I'd definitely be taking them.
Yeah, I think if they would have kept up what they did that first drive against the Lions, I think
Yeah.
then I would be more willing to take Cleveland. But yeah, after that first drive, it seemed like I don't know if the Lions just
Although,
figured them out or what happened
although
there.
what has Wentz done? Did Wentz really do much? Or
Well, I
what?
mean, Wentz is probably going to take like 5 sacks in this game, but he's going to get a couple long bombs. Addison and Jefferson, I think that's going to be the difference.
Has he gotten any long bombs?
Well, he's about to.
Has he yet? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I don't know if I've heard anything positive about the Minnesota. And they just lost. They
You,
just
you,
lost to the
you'll
Steelers.
hear they scored like 50 points against the Bengals.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. I was trying to convince myself because I feel like I
I
might
don't.
be
I
one
think
of.
that was more on the defense. I don't know if that had anything to do
Yeah.
with Wentz. So,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but the offense is terrible for Cleveland. The defense is going to thrive for Minnesota.
ooh,
But
and
oh
this one
man,
tried to pick Vegas last week. They let me down. They finally let the Bears win a close one. Really looked like the Bears were going to bear, and just lose it there at the end. And finally, they had something go right for them instead. Uh, so yeah, since they couldn't get that done, I think I'm going with the Colts. I've liked the Colts this year. I think they've looked good overall. They did get their first loss last week, but that was against a good team. So, and
yeah,
and I thought they held their own overall.
yeah,
They just couldn't finish the game. They started strong, kind of going back and forth, but they just couldn't find those last points to try to win.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go with the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, and the Indianapolis Colts. I got it.
Wow,
Right
wow, this
there.
guy.
It's right there.
It is right there. Wow, this guy. Ooh,
Ooh, and this one, I don't even know what's right here. We got the Giants, we got the Saints. Saints, everyone's talking. They might not be the worst team in the league, everybody. Big news! We all expected it. Are they bad? We don't know how bad they are. Same thing with the Giants. Giants, oh man. They've either earned my respect or they've gotten me to absolutely hate them. Taking out the Chargers, eliminating me. Oh man, does Dart? I mean, I don't know if Dart I don't know if anyone's walking away saying, "Oh my goodness, Dart is just legendary." But I mean, he didn't fail. He didn't fail. Didn't crack under the pressure too much
it's
to
true.
throw a game away or anything like that. And I think you can't ask for much more than that. Had a couple nice plays. Oh, but the Saints at home, not that bad of a team. Oh man, I don't know defensively, offensively what the Saints even are. I don't know what the Giants defense is like, but I think I'd have to go with the Giants. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, they got that win last week, and yeah, I had a bad feeling, just like I did the week
Yeah,
before with the Packers and Browns. There's just something about it that just felt like it's one of those games that the Charger type team, the Green Bay Packers type team,
yeah,
they sometimes just seem like they play down to their competition, and I don't know, then they end up losing these games by close margins. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. They got a newer running back. They got the new quarterback in there. I mean, maybe it was just kind of a little bit of adrenaline in the team, got a little thing pumped in
mm,
there, starting him, and maybe that's how they got it done. I don't know if that'll continue into New Orleans. They hung with the Bills, which is surprising to me, for at least
oh,
three
that's true.
quarters.
That's true.
But yeah, some stuff. I think we will separate here, and I will go
Ooh,
with the Saints at home. If they
okay.
weren't home, I think I wouldn't pick them.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to get a win somewhere here, and
Yeah.
this is another one that I think is a close game.
Yeah, this will just be like, okay, Giants,
I don't know
calm
if the
down.
score will be close, but I think the deciding to pick is close.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if either of these teams beat the other one, even by
Yeah.
multiple scores.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. They did keep up with the Bills. They did keep up with them. That is a good thought. Oh man.
Ooh, speaking of keeping up with them, the Cowboys kept up with the Packers, and the Jets kept up with being the Jets. Uh, Thought they might have a chance last week. They proved me wrong against the Dolphins. Just because I mean I thought they were maybe a better team than that. Kind of maybe had a little more stuff going right on offense. But yeah, that was one. They got multiple chances I think towards the end and just couldn't get anything done either. Um, and yeah, I don't see them getting it done against the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are gonna win this game. I think they have a lot of momentum. I think to them,
Okay.
as much as Jerry Jones was maybe a little disappointed in the tie, I think to them that was a win against the
I think
Packers, the
so.
team they haven't beat, and they still haven't beat at Jerry World or the new stadium. I think
Yeah.
newer.
Newer. Yeah, I think so. I think they got so momentum. I think they're a good team. They're always like a decent team, the Cowboys. And
I was
now I'm like,
surprised though how good they looked without CeeDee Lamb.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Now I'm like, why would you get rid of Micah Parsons if you're this good of a team? You need to keep
Right.
him.
It was like your one thing you were bad at was defense. Giving up 40 points. What are you doing?
I got to go with
I
the
guess we
Cowboys.
had him, and we still gave up 40 points. But
That's true.
we also got the game tying saving sack.
That's true. The sack, the sack. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it's just although he wasn't too happy with the performance himself and the defense sounded like. But yeah, I'm like, that team knows him. That team knows him front and back. That's why. It's
Take
not that he was
advantage of him.
a waste of money. It was just they know him so well. My goodness, please be true. But I gotta go Cowboys. Hope we can settle it again in the playoffs.
Oh man, how many times can I do this? How many times can I run this back? How many times, Jay?
I should have listened to you, and
I
I should have.
tried to tell you last week, Pepper. You just keep taking the Eagles, you'll get a free win off me, and you just didn't want to pick them against the Bucks. And yeah,
I would have picked the Bucks even if you told me the score going into half. Okay, maybe not going into halftime, but at the end, if you're like, okay, the Eagles are up, we're gonna give the Bucks. They're gonna get it for like 3, 4 more possessions.
they got yeah. It was a few of these teams this last week that got possessions over and over. Like they were getting some late scores, getting finally stopping some of these offenses, and then they just for some reason themselves quit scoring once they
Yeah,
got within one score. I
yeah.
don't know what happened.
The Packers never stopped them. At least they kept answering.
Right. But yeah, oh
Oh,
man, this is tough because yeah, Broncos was one of my picks, one of my darlings from the beginning of the season. I don't think they've looked as good as I'd hoped.
they're still in
Um,
the talks. They're still in the
I
conversation.
they're hanging in there at a 500 record. I don't think they've played like totally awful. They just haven't. I don't know that they've shown like brilliance yet. So maybe they'll get there.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, as much as they have won games and won against good teams, I don't know that the Eagles have showed brilliance. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I saw the stat that Hurts didn't even complete a pass in the second half of that
Wow.
game last week.
Yeah, I think I heard they're like,
0 and
oh,
8, 0
like
for 8 or something.
I think so. Like, oh, you'd say like the best quarters of play and the worst quarters of play this year, and like the Eagles, or maybe it is Hurts, or it's one of those things. Either the team or him, it's like they own like the top and then the bottom. And then it's like, what? How can you sustain that? I mean, eventually that's going to catch up to you. But is it this
Right.
week? I don't think so. I think the Eagles are going to continue to get away with it. They're getting another dub, 5-0.
Yeah, I mean I think that is the smart pick. That is the smart pick here. Uh,
I've
but
matched the people every time now.
I
I know
can't
the
stop
strategy.
myself. I can't help myself, Pepper. I just can't help myself.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna go with the Broncos. I
Wow.
cannot help myself. I am just giving you and the people free points.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
Um, I guess, yeah, is Philly one of those teams where at home it is a big advantage? I feel like they are, just because I think of Philadelphia
Yeah,
as being wild.
that is my bigger worry there. Just because they're both teams that I feel like haven't played up to their top potential, either
Yeah.
of them. But I think yeah, then it might just come down to that home field advantage, which unfortunately is for the Eagles. So that is the smarter pick, I think there. But we're gonna give it a go.
We'll see. Is home field advantage enough? Is that the tiebreaker here, Zach?
I don't know. Yeah, this one. It looks like the odds on this one are almost exactly even. Which is exactly how I would put it for these two teams. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Dolphins lost Tyreek Hill, but they still were able to do things kind of after he left the game. It looked like, I mean, weren't against a great team. They were against the Jets, so I mean, it's not like they were performing against a great team. But I mean, the Panthers, I, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that either of these have been really great. Um,
Oh man, it's tough. That's tough.
I don't know. This one is really tough. This one is
That's
really
tough.
tough.
Okay, maybe I'll pick. I'll pick
You
first.
pick.
It worked for me last week. I went with the Dolphins. I saw
Oh boy.
something in them when they held with whatever good team they played against, whatever one it was. They held with them a little bit,
The
and with
Jets?
that, yes, the Jets. A couple of weeks back, and they're like, if they don't even put up a fight, they think McDaniel's going to be fired, or if they lose this game against a not great team, he's going to get fired. And I think that's firing them up, and I think they're looking a lot better than they did in those maybe first couple of weeks. I
Hmm.
think they could go on a little bit of a run here. I'm not going to say Super Bowl contenders quite yet, but I think they're going to get a few wins here. Their schedule isn't the worst. I mean, there's potential for maybe sneaking their way into a wild card. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I think if they
He's
get some
calling his
momentum
shot. He's
going,
calling his shot right here.
I'm
And it's
calling it.
probably 100% based on whatever happens in this game.
Yes, if they
I
lose
think it could
this,
happen, but if they lose this game, I don't think it's happening.
yeah, and they
I
could.
think
I
they
mean,
need to.
Panthers, they could do another one, shut them out, put up 30 points on them. I could
Yeah.
see it, but I'm going Miami.
Who? But what if the Panthers are wearing black uniforms and the
That's
Dolphins
true.
aren't?
That's true. It might have just been the uniforms. Those were some nice uniforms.
The underwater or whatever they called it. Uh yeah, this one I don't know. I don't like either. Can I pick tie?
You can
We're
pick
getting our
tie.
second tie of the
You can
of the
pick tie. I'll
year.
say if you get tie and it's right, that's 2 points.
Oh no, I don't think that'll happen. I'll I'll go with the Dolphins as well.
Okay.
I think I gotta go with the Dolphins. I don't know. Carolina just hasn't made plays. Dolphins
Yeah.
at least look like they could make some plays
Yeah. Yep.
this last week.
Yeah.
But a lot of those, I guess, maybe early on were with Tyreek Hill, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It's true. That's true, but he's finally gone and they get a game. I mean, it's the somehow it just
Oh my gosh. I see the picking, but the odds on this game. But I
wow.
think Lamar is not playing.
He's not playing.
He's not playing, so I don't know if that changes anything for you, but he is not. And they need wins. They need wins so bad. So
They do.
maybe it was a real injury. I thought it was maybe a little ego hit, more than anything that it was. But if he doesn't play, I don't think he. I don't know if they've confirmed that he's not playing yet or not. But I think for fantasy points that I saw, he was projected 0, which usually
Ooh,
means they're not expecting them to play. So.
ooh, boy.
Then I guess I'll take that back. I'll take it back that I thought he was just faking
He's
an injury.
committing to it. He's committing to it. Oh man,
But
he's oh,
yeah,
man.
they need this win. They
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 do.
need to win this game. They need to win games now. And the fact that they're not even whoever comes up with those odds, where they're getting those from, they're not even. I mean, oh boy, it's
They might not make the playoffs if they keep this up.
that's what I'm thinking here. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, they're just lucky that the other teams in their division, outside of maybe the Steelers, Steelers are kind of like the Vikings going back and forth. It seems week by week. Uh, but yeah, they're just lucky. The Bengals are kind of falling off a cliff, and the
Yeah,
Browns are the Browns. I mean, they
yeah.
might be able to weather the storm, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. At home, even the Ravens are home. They
That's
got so much
crazy.
talent. They got so much talent. I'm
I mean, if they can just get the running game
they
going.
they've just lost. I don't get it. They've lost so many though. I don't know.
But the
The
Texans,
Texans
they had a
finally won
decent
a game.
defense. They had a decent defense, I think.
Yeah, I think their defense has kept them in some
Is the
games this
run
year, but their
game, is that
offense
kind of
has
a
not been good.
highlight? Is the run game a highlight of their defense, though? Because I think that's going to be what Baltimore's going to have to rely on at this point.
Yeah,
No more
I think so.
fumbles, please. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It could go either way. Who are you taking?
I mean, it kind of sucks because this is one that I would have maybe thought of for my, even though it's not that fun to pick a team that's been losing,
Yeah,
my lock. But yeah, if Mars not playing. I don't know way that I'm picking them. Um,
yeah.
But I think I will pick them for this. I will pick the Ravens for this. I think they'll find a way to get a win at home. I think they have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought maybe you were gonna go Texans. I'm going Baltimore as well. I'm like, there is still just a lot of talent there.
Hmm.
Thinking it's probably the better kind of organization, better system over there. But yeah, their defense has not been great. They've given up games and starting a lot less potential. That could be a problem. But
Yeah,
I do not
yeah.
believe in the
I
Texans
think
at
they
all.
lucked out though. I think they lucked out that who they're facing this week.
Yeah, yeah,
Because if they were facing a team that's looked good, with how bad the Ravens defense has been, I don't know if I could pick them, even though they are at home.
yeah. Ooh, the Cardinals and the Titans.
I don't want to think about it too much, so I'm just picking the Cardinals. I just need the Titans until the Titans offense shows something, which one of these weeks they will. I just have this feeling some week they're going to get it together. It's going to look great. They're going to fool's gold us into thinking they're finally figuring things out, and the next week they'll just go back to what they've been doing. Could be this week. I wouldn't be surprised, but Cardinals should win this game,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
at 2-2, trying to keep up with
yeah.
the other teams in their division.
2-2. Not being the best team, but still getting 96% here. I think that's pretty telling. I'm going with the Cardinals as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Buccaneers. Seahawks. Seahawks?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost wanting I mean, they're back. They're back. They're playoff contenders for sure. They're going to be
Yeah.
in the talks late in the season. I think maybe
They're an all around team, too.
they are. They are. And Buccaneers, I think they're that too, but I've heard them say they're in all these games, but they're always in these games at the very end, even if it's not that great of teams. That should have maybe told me to pick the Eagles last week, but I didn't listen. And
I mean, with the
Oh man.
opportunities they were getting, I thought they were going to win that
Yeah,
game
me
late
too. Me too.
with
Oh
Baker.
man.
That's the thing. It's the Baker factor for me. He just he'll do whatever it takes to try to win these games, and I
Yep.
think this is a close game. Sometimes it comes down to that. I don't know. The Seahawks, they've looked really good too, and they're at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I,
Oh
yeah.
man. That's tough.
I love the Bucks, but okay. Even though I had them going 15-2 or whatever it was that I had them, but that was the Bucks, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna help them get the win by picking the Seahawks here, knowing I'll probably get it wrong.
Oh man.
Using that kind of thing.
He's using that kind of thing. Oh man, I was so ready to take the Seahawks and have this be a divided game. I was sure you were going Bucks. Oh
I
man.
thought I was at first too, but
Oh
I don't know.
man. I really wanted to
Seattle
take the
looked good
Seahawks.
last week is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
They kind of let the 49ers back in it late, but I don't know that they'll let that happen again.
Yeah. Oh man. I really want to take the Seahawks, but if you're letting me take the Bucks here, like that feels like a really good team to go with if you're setting me up like this. But I was gonna go
Setting you
Seahawks.
up.
Ah, man. I feel like the Bucks gotta kind of struggle here. I feel like the Seahawks could really make them struggle, so I'm going Seattle as well. Gotta go with what I'm going with, and we're gonna drop one here to the people, it looks like.
Yeah, well,
I think that
definitely.
might be my first one.
Bucks are
Yep.
gonna win like 40-15 or something. It'll be some stupid score, and we'll be like, "Why did we ever believe in Seattle?"
We are goons. Well, this one,
No, for a second, I looked at the Bengals one first, and for some reason, I saw it as 31%. I'm like, oh, in what world are 3 out of 10 people picking the Bengals in this game?
wow, that would
They
be,
looked like total trash for 2 weeks straight, and they're taking on a team that has looked just so dominant. I'm like,
yeah.
there is no way that many people are taking the Bengals.
Well,
What news has broken that that is that close?
oh,
Okay, well, this is a game here.
yes. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go with the Lions to win this game.
I will go with the Lions as well.
Yeah, that one's too
I
bad.
mean,
Too bad you used your Lions. I think
I know I used them this last week. Otherwise, yeah, I think this would be my pick for this week, maybe.
yeah. I didn't foresee the Bengals being the team to pick against this year. Only they didn't
Yeah,
have injuries.
I think their offensive line is apparently really, really bad.
Oh man. Oh man. Offensively bad. And then we go into the Commanders versus the Chargers. Commanders, maybe not as hot as they used to be last year, or at a certain point last year, in the playoffs. Chargers, I really thought things were different this year. I was like, okay, if they're better than the other team, they're going to win the game. They may not win against another great team, but they're going to beat the Giants, and then they didn't. And they were fighting from like two scores back at a certain point, I think. And another one, just
Exactly.
like the Buccaneers, they had like multiple drives at the end where I'm like, okay, I trust this Chargers team to go down and tie it up or win the game, or at least get something. And they didn't. They didn't get anything. Wasn't even
Yeah, it was
close,
bad.
pretty
It was
much.
bad. It was bad. I mean, yeah, it just felt like they had no point, had any control over that game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
but
know what happened there.
they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna put up like 52 points in this game, and they're gonna win it.
I'm also going with the Chargers here. I don't know about that many points, but I think they are going to bounce back.
52 to 13. There's your score. My goodness. Ooh. Patriots, speaking of 52, they got near that number. They put up a lot of points in certain weeks. I don't know if it's this week or the previous. Oh, the red, white, and blue versus the red, white, and blue. I don't know. how crazy you'd have to be to pick against Buffalo.
Yeah.
They're the team. They may allow a lot of points, I guess. Maybe that's what they do, and but they win games. They just win games, even if they're not playing good. Gotta go with them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, sure, the Saints were kind of in it for 3 quarters, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I was kind of like, even if the Saints score here, and take the lead late, I
Yeah.
just didn't see a world where Buffalo doesn't answer there and score some more on them. So, yeah, I think right now how Buffalo looks, I don't know how you can pick against them.
Yeah. Yep.
Doesn't mean they can't lose, but I don't know what
Ooh.
teams I would even pick against
Yeah.
them.
I don't know. I
Oh
don't know.
man,
This is gonna tear your heart in half, isn't it? You're
it,
like
it
you don't know
is.
what to do.
I don't know what to do here. I picked right last week with Jacksonville winning their
Yeah, you
game.
did.
Um,
You're right about them. They got something going in Jacksonville.
yeah, and I kind of like them here too. I don't know what it is. I kind of like them against the Chiefs here, even in prime time. I don't know that their offense is amazing. I think that's their one. That's the piece about it. The Chiefs' offense was looking a little bit better last week, so if they have to keep up with them, that might be their one issue.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I should just pick the Chiefs. I should just pick the Chiefs. That's the best pick. It's the best pick here, but I'm gonna keep rolling with the
Oh
Cats.
man. Oh man, he's wanting to he can't wait. He can't just wait till they have it a little easier game. He's gotta pick
I
them.
know. It seems like this has happened like all year. The teams that I'm kind of rooting for are playing each other constantly. It just feels like it's more this year than ever. I don't know what's happening here. Because I
Yeah.
do think the Chiefs are also a team that's haven't looked the best. But I think they're gonna get things rolling here, and I think they'll make the play. I don't know if they'll win the division and have like an amazing record, but I think they'll at least get into the playoffs, and I think they'll compete there just because they've been there before.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I'm going the Chiefs here. There was a certain point when they got their first win or whatever it was. It's like the halftime, and it's just like, oh, we're back. We're back to the Chiefs dynasty. They just put up some good numbers, and they get another win. I'm like, I think they're gonna keep rolling. But I do think Jacksonville. I think that could be a little bit of a speed bump as they start to get going here. But
Yeah,
gotta go
I
Chiefs.
think they're gonna. I think the Chiefs are gonna wish they were at home here.
Yes, for sure.
So, yeah,
Oh,
uh,
that's right. That's the Monday game. Only one Monday game.
yeah. I get. For some reason, I think two of the Mondays have had two Monday night games. Other two Mondays have only had one. I think. I don't know how they're deciding these things. They're just selling it off to the highest bidder. They're basically WWE. Just whoever's got the most money, give it to us. We'll put a game whenever you want. Put it in
Yes.
3 a.m. in the morning or something. Just give us that cash, Bezos. But yeah, let us know in the comments below which teams you're picking for this week. Who you think has the better picks? I don't know how many we. I think we ended up having a few different there
Yeah,
towards
we
the
had
end.
Jacksonville, KC. We had what did we have? Denver, Philly, and New Orleans, and the Giants. Only three different
Okay,
this week.
okay. So one of us should make
Should
up
unless we
one
got
on
a
the other,
tie
have
in
at
them.
least. That's true. Unless we get a tie in one of those games. Let us know which one of those is going to be a tie. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that NFL popcorn.